Workforce detachment is often mistaken for laziness, apathy, or low ambition, but that misses what is really happening. In many organizations, workers are responding to sustained pressure by reducing emotional exposure, limiting discretionary effort, and withdrawing psychologically while still staying on the job. This is quiet disengagement, not a dramatic exit, but a gradual retreat from identification with work. At the center of this shift is burnout. When work repeatedly demands more emotional regulation, more flexibility, and more tolerance for uncertainty than people can sustainably give, disengagement becomes a form of self-protection. Workers begin to protect attention, soften ambition, and stop over-investing in outcomes they feel they cannot control. The result is not always visible in performance metrics right away, but it shows up in lower initiative, weaker collaboration, and a more transactional relationship to the job. A low-hire labor market intensifies this dynamic. When employees believe that switching jobs is difficult or risky, they are more likely to stay put, even as morale declines. That creates a specific kind of psychological trap, where people remain employed but emotionally disconnect from the work itself. Instead of seeing work as a place for growth or meaning, they start treating it as a system to endure. This is a survival-oriented workforce psychology, shaped less by inspiration than by caution. Adaptation behavior is the key mechanism here. Workers respond to instability by narrowing their focus to what is immediately necessary. They may stop volunteering for extra work, avoid conflict, reduce creative risk, or keep interactions minimal. These behaviors are often rational responses to an environment that feels uncertain, demanding, and socially costly. Emotional distancing becomes a way to preserve energy and reduce the chance of further depletion. Detachment can spread even in workplaces that look stable from the outside. A company may still be functioning, but its people may no longer be fully participating in the same way. The organization gets presence without commitment, compliance without enthusiasm, and output without deep engagement. Over time, that gap weakens culture, innovation, and trust. The hidden mechanics of workforce detachment are therefore not mysterious. They emerge when burnout meets uncertainty, and when workers decide that emotional overinvestment is no longer worth the cost. What looks like disengagement is often an adaptation to a labor market and a workplace climate that reward endurance more than vitality. What looks like disengagement is often an adaptation to a labor market and a workplace climate that reward endurance more than vitality. 超到脱